Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Gear 360 Plays Magic Duels. In the last episode, we faced off against the Ghoul Callers, and struck them down fairly handily, if I do say so myself. Now let's see what the next challenge Jace has to overcome is. The final pages of the mysterious journal led Jace to the doors of the foreboding Thraben Cathedral. The ground is broken, and the once proud gleaming spires are wasted and warped. The townspeople and Cathars of Thraben swarm around Jace, their paranoid suspicions quickly giving way to violence. Uh-oh. Now I will mention that this particular encounter didn't happen in the storyline. What do we have here? Oh dear. Gain control of target creature if its toughness is 2 or less. If its madness cost was paid... Huh. Well, that's interesting. Not normally how I play the game, but, let's see how we go. I thought it was my turn. Oops. Alright. Play a land. Pass the turn. Way to start. I can't do anything until turn 3 unless I get lucky on the card draw. Uh-oh. Who are you? Glory Seeker. I don't know if you're from Innistrad, actually. It must be, though. Okay. Boy, this game's card draw is putting me at a bit of a disadvantage. Ah, well. It's rare that in the real game I ever get anything out on the first turn anyway. Yeah, we'll just keep going. It's my own fault. I need to build my decks more around lower drop creatures. Maybe it's just a lack of experience, but... Oh, excuse me. Maybe just a lack of experience, but I never seem to be able to shuffle my deck correctly. It's a real shame, because I always wind up, with creatures that I ought to be able to, really win fairly handily with, and it just never works out. Oh, hey, slow down. All right, so let's take a look at what we got. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, companion gains indestructible. Oh dear. Another creature you control dies, 1/1 counter. And you did that twice. Ooh. Okay, well I will block. You're just a standard 2/2. I'll block you. Yeah. I can tank 2 this turn and maybe start making a difference next. So I may have mentioned, really? Okay, fine. I may have mentioned in the past that I've got a, that I have a deck that I like to play that's very focused on Thopter generation, which is a little bit difficult to do. It's red-blue, and again, that's because of how I actually create decks. In short, I guess I don't. I buy the intro packs and then quote-unquote fix them. Mostly because I find that more challenging, or not challenging, but at least more interesting. Because I've not been playing, all things considered, all that overly long. I want to block you this turn. Take 4, but I can handle 4. Yeah, I've not really been playing this game that overly long, so my actual understanding of how to build a good deck is not what it really should be at this point. But I'm getting there. We will get there. But as I said, I've got it was based on the Assemble Victory Red-Blue intro pack from Magic Origins, which is still one of my favorite sets. What does this one do? Draw 3 cards, untap 2 lands, discard. Okay. So it'll cost all of them, but I get 2 back. I can't do anything with 2 mana right now. Let's get you out there and start making some headway. Because I'm not liking how big some of these critters are getting. It's one of the reasons I really enjoy playing white. It's really cool how all of the cards kind of work together. It's probably just me fanboying over my favorite color, but whatever. But I tried when I built my red-blue deck to focus it on Thopters, because I love Thopters. And so far, so good. You know, good strong things are happening with that deck. Yeah, not a fan of that. But for some reason, here recently, I had a problem where nothing worked. Like, for some reason, every time I tried to play, everything just broke down. It's a 2/2. Okay, so let us see here. Play a land, step 1. Just the wind. This guy. Back to your hand with you. Welcome to the fold. I can gain control of anybody, can't I? Let's welcome our scarecrow friend to the fold. Attack with all and wait. But I went tonight to my local game store and shuffled around in their sort of loose cards. And let me tell you something. That is one of my absolute favorite pastimes. Because they've got so much cool stuff. You know, and because I've only been playing for, I want to say, a year and a half now, you know, there's a lot of those cards that I just don't recognize. Hold on. Sleep. Tap all creature target player controls. Those creatures don't... Ooh, I like that. All right. Island. Now let me see here. You cost here. So you're going to take 5. But I get 2 back, which costs 4. I'm going to do both. I know I'm going to win this turn, but just because I enjoy watching cards work. Let's see what I would get here. I choose 2 lands to untap. Choose a card to discard. Yeah, I'm losing that one. Alright, so I can get Uninvited Geist or Sleep. Go to sleep. Swing all in and go. Alright, game over. Long story short, and since this episode is going to be coming to a close very quickly, long story short, I picked up some very interesting artifacts because that's, the red-blue artifact is the whole idea, and was actually able to get some Ornithopters, which is a card I've been looking for, and because I mostly don't buy cards online yet, it's been difficult for me to find. But I finally did, and my deck is looking good, so now I get to take on my brother and see exactly how powerful it actually is. Inside Thraben's cavernous cathedral, Jace spies a pale, slight figure wreathed by floating scrolls. She pores over one of the strange warped formations. She suddenly looks up, startled from her own investigation. She's the moonfolk scholar Tamio, author of the mysterious journal that fell into Jace's hands. As Jace approaches, a long shadow eclipses the light overhead. Suddenly, he is overwhelmed by vertigo and the raw, metallic smell of blood. Uh-oh. I think that we are about to see what flies on blood-soaked wings. Blood-soaked? Blood-stained. I forget. One of those was another one of the taglines for this set. Which, by the way, is really cool. I have been enjoying this Shadows over Innistrad set immensely, and they have announced today what the next couple of sets are going to be, and we are going to Kaladesh. Maybe in the next episode I'll talk a little bit more about my opinions on that. Spoilers, I'm really excited. But until then, I want to thank everyone for watching, and until next time, take care.